Residents say that on any given night, random gunshots are fired, leaving persons in the community afraid that the person firing the shots should not even have a gun in his or her possession. Guns are entering this land illegally and winding up in the hands of irresponsible youngsters and adults. Persons in the community say it needs to stop. One Five Keys resident, so concerned for her safety that she chose not to be interviewed on camera, says she has made numerous reports to police about the issue plaguing her community. She said, quote, "I live in Five Keys and almost every weekend some young boys are playing around shooting bullets. I call the police because I'm afraid that one of these nights they might just decide to break into someone's home with these guns and shoot and rob them. What I want to know is where are these guns coming from and how are these kids getting their hands on them?" Another report was made suggesting that shots were fired on Sunday at about 3 a.m. at the Pillows nightclub in the Bight. Though no one was injured, persons on the scene were said to have been horrified, and the persons who fired the shots fled the scene immediately. Press Liaison Officer Sergeant Calvin Chase says there has been an influx of reports from residents concerning gunshots being fired in Provo communities.
Yeah, we have received a number of those reports, but usually what happens is that when these reports come in and the police respond to them, we don't find those persons that have been discharging these gunshots. So persons would be just hearing gunshots in the area, and usually the police respond to them, and usually when they respond, we don't find those persons. So what we have to do is, as I say, get more intelligence on who are in possession of these illegal firearms so that we can do something about it.
Chase explained that the police department is concerned about the matter and have been working on ways to reduce the amount of guns on the streets and gun-related crimes.
To reduce the amount of gun-related crimes we have on the streets, we have increased patrols. Outside of that, we have done a real stern effort into gather information to find the origin of where these guns are coming in from and the persons that have that. So we are really doing a intelligence-based led policing as it relates to these guns in this country, and so if we can rid this country of these guns on the streets and gun-related crime.
Unconfirmed reports suggest that these guns are sometimes brought in on the illegal sloops, and other reports suggest that they are brought in through purchased vehicles that are shipped here from other countries. Deputy Collector of the Customs Department Richard Gibbs did not give a comment on these reports up until news time, but said he would make a statement on the matter soon. Meanwhile, Chase also remained tight-lipped on the police department's investigations into how these guns enter the island. He says the police department, along with the customs department, are doing all they can to correct this issue.
We don't want to pinpoint how they're coming in, but we believe we know how they are coming in, and we are working hard to see if we can combat these guns, illegal guns coming into this country. We're constantly doing raids. Gathering intelligence, we're constantly doing raids, we're constantly doing stop searches, we're constantly doing surveillance. Those are things that we're constantly doing.
Chase told News 4 that during these raid exercises, if anyone is found with an unlicensed gun, they will face charges for possession of an unlicensed firearm and possession of explosives. He also noted that members of the public with information about these offenses should contact the police department immediately. For WIV4 News, I'm Amanda Miller.